Why fans just don't like Judge Judy's new show as much as her old one. Hey buddy, welcome to our YouTube channel. Hope you all are so well, so let's begin. Judge Judy is an iconic piece of daytime television with hundreds of episodes. Fans have always loved the judge's no-nonsense attitude and her crushing comebacks that shut down liars and cheats in her courtroom. However, while Judge Judy is a classic courtroom TV show, her new streaming show Judy Justice doesn't have the same degree of loyalty from fans. Many criticisms have been levied against Judge Judy's new show, which streams on IMDb. Did the Honorable Judge Judy make a mistake leaving her old network for the streaming verse? One of the biggest criticisms levied against Judge Judy and her new show Judy Justice is that it is classist. This is a criticism that has been levied against the popular judge in the past. Some, particularly leftist activists, think the show perpetuates stereotypes that demonize the poor. Judge Judy also drew this criticism to herself during the 2020 primary for the Democratic Party when she endorsed Michael Bloomberg, the former NYC mayor and a famous billionaire. Bloomberg ran because he was opposed to the politics of Bernie Sanders, who campaigned on a platform of supporting the working class. Endorsing the guy who hates the guy who loves the poor is not exactly good PR. Many of the defendants on the show are regularly shamed by Judy for not fulfilling their financial obligations, even if they literally do not have the money. In a piece from the left-leaning magazine in these times where the accusation of classism was brought up, the magazine also pointed out that Judge Judy misrepresents how her courtroom works. On the surface, it seems like a normal small claims court, where plaintiffs bring forward their case to the in-your-face judge. But in reality, the cases brought to Judy are handpicked out of several proposed cases by the show's producers. They look for cases that will be more dramatic and therefore better TV. It should be noted, however, that this was also true of her old show, and it is not an uncommon practice for courtroom shows. Another thing that has disappointed some fans is how Judge Judy used the show to give her family work. Sarah Rose is Judy's legal clerk on the show, and she is also the judge's granddaughter. In any other family, Sarah Rose would just be working at a normal courthouse. But because her grandma is worth over $400 million, she gets to be on television. It hardly seems fair to the legal clerks who work as hard as they do in the American justice system. This might be what ticked fans off the most. Fans love the dynamic that Judge Judy had on her old show with bailiff Petra Hawkins-Byrd, who was with the judge for several years. But when she moved her show to IMDb, the judge announced the show would have a new bailiff. Allegedly, Byrd did not get asked to join the new show because he was asking for a higher salary. Again, it should be stressed that Judge Judy is worth $400 million and was making $27 million a year on her old show. She could have probably afforded the raise. Good news though, Byrd fans, he is getting his own show called Tribunal, which was announced in April 2022. True, the service has only been around since 2020, but it is not exactly a hot go-to for users and subscribers. The service offers several benefits. It is free of charge for the most part, but users are not excited by a service that does not limit or restrict ads. IMDb is no Disney Plus, one could say. For a long time running, 25 years to be specific, Judith Sheindlin, fondly known by the name of her highly rated show, Judge Judy, has been the queen of courtroom reality TV. Somewhere between presiding over children who sue their parents for bad credit and audacious men who use their exes' rings to propose, Judge Judy Sheindlin managed to carve a solid niche, earning herself a net worth in the neighborhood of $440 million. More fascinating than the No. 1 show she created is her 45-year marriage to fellow arbitrator Jerry Sheindlin. In an industry where unions are rarely without rumors and controversy, the couple has maintained a squeaky clean image. Both of them took a second chance at love. She was previously married to Ronald Levy, who wasn't supportive of her career. They grew apart, and she said, I think as most men, he didn't want his life interrupted, per Fox. Jerry Sheindlin, on the other hand, was married to Suzanne Rosenthal, with whom he stayed for 12 years. How have the Sheindlins managed to make it work? Here are the finer details of the love story between two people who have every right to judge.